bet if Cordell took off his hat, y'all put y'all heads together, I bet it like a nutsack. He trying to
get off it.
He trying to
And I actually trying to be a good man.
He by himself when y'all come for him. I'm letting him know that now.
Speaking of nutsacks, how your nuts feeling in them pants over there? Get a zoom in on this.
They twisted this way, so I know they tight around the ankle.
The couch.
So you got bit by a snake. I know you can keep the little pressure down there. It won't go up. You ain't got to worry about your leg getting amputated.
Man, fuck y'all, man. That's body shaming.
Here's a fart coming down Skull's leg.
Yeah, the little straw at the end, the little bubble.
You can kick me somewhere ballin' on my ex. I'm getting money, I ain't responding to your text. I can never let a bitch see me sweat. Fuck a little life, bitch, you know I'm blessed. And I'm still getting money, ain't no changing. When you block me, I take that as entertainment. When I turn up, I know that's gonna make you angry. In my bed, so I'm feeling kinda dangerous. I'm so glad I got my own. Still getting money with the team.
What's up? This is the ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw, authentic conversation. I'm your host, T. And to the very far right of me, we got my brother, my dear brother, the honorable, the incomparable, Roscoe. Tell us
What up?
And in the middle, we got two legends. It's going to be a good one right here. I've been excited about this. All week, I've been ready for this one right here. Really about a month now, I've been ready for this motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, this the one I've been talking about, man. We got Randell and we got Cordell in the middle, man.
Yo.
What it do?
How y'all doing? Everybody, yo's, bro. Yo.
Man, that's how you entertain the mic, bro.
I just want to say this couch is loaded.
Man, this motherfucker is stuffed.
This couch is loaded.
How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all been? What's been going on? Tell me something good.
I've been chilling.
Yeah. Man, I don't know if y'all seen I posted on social media the other day. Y'all may have not seen. I posted on my story. But Roscoe shared some shit with me.
Yeah.
This man told me, I don't know why bro be hitting me with all these like personal conversations and shit that I should know when we be on the phone, but this man told me that the only way he can go to sleep is if he get an ass massage.
I swear this nigga lying.
Y'all relate to that type of shit like that, bro? Or is it?
I ain't never heard that shit like that in my life.
He just trying to make a comeback from me.
Man, I don't know about getting my ass massaged, but I do like to rub my feet together.
How would you feel if you came home seeing Cordell making his ass clap?
Bro, like who?
Hey, crazy thing though.
Like what you on, bro? Like,
He finna punch you.
Nah, I'm just playing. Hey, I wouldn't know what to think about that. He wanted it.
first of all, like,
So I ain't walk in.
like, what are you on, dude? Like,
What you walk in and see? I want to know this
my
shit.
mind ain't saying shit, dude. So I listen to dude.
Nah, I was just playing. I ain't seen nothing. Yo.
Nah, that good brother told me like ass massaging, man. I told him, bro, you gotta stop sharing that
On
personal
some real
shit.
shit though, like, if he getting a massage, bro, like, why didn't you mandatory that she touch your ass though, bro?
He just tell her go straight to ass.
Cause your glutes, you got they can't.
So you into it.
I'm
So
just
this is
saying,
real.
That's a real thing. Yeah, that's a real thing. This
if
ain't a
you
joke.
getting a
Yeah.
full body massage,
But you don't think about that though. Like,
He like his girl to do that.
Your main objective is to get your ass massage. It's kind of different, bro, than her just actually doing it.
It's only ass. I don't know why you acting like it's a full body.
I can't even go to sleep. Somebody touch my ass, bro.
first off,
I like to rub my feet together though.
My nigga told me he like could have hit one of them
nah, check this out though. Check this out since we want to tell stories.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
Check this out. We talking the other day, right? He was telling me how he was talking to this female at the no, he was talking to Madison, which is my girl sister.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, she was like scared to like look at him in his eyes and shit like that. He was like, I don't know why people be acting like that with me, bro. He said, that's how niggas do bad bitches when they come around. I So you saying you got bad bitch energy, bro?
Oh, you got BB.
Ain't no wrong having bad bitch energy, bro. Like,
You got bad bitch energy, bro? Like, what the fuck is we talking about? Listen, bro.
You don't think maybe your eyes get caught?
Listen, I'm tired of the subtle
cute?
shit, bro. The nigga need to
That
go
bitch
and come
ain't.
out the closet, bro. The little subtle shit, like, let's go, I'm fine. Like, bro, just come out the closet, bro.
He might be a metrosexual. There's nothing wrong.
Nah, ain't no metro.
Yeah, I'm a little metro.
Yeah, metro.
That's dress nice, right?
Yeah, dress nice. You know, sometimes you think you better bitch
You got
than
one of them
you're
tall mirrors in
female.
your room like a woman.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't gonna talk about
I
it.
bet he got a mirror in there.
You take about just as long to get ready as the girl you going out with. This metro.
When you put your soap on your towel, you put a little cologne with it. We ain't gonna talk about it.
Face be greasy as hell when he come out the house.
Greasy than them on.
Lips popping.
I think since I went bald headed, I'm leaning more toward metro because I gotta make sure this head on point before I step
Man,
out.
you can't have a piece of hair on that bitch. People be like, bro, you missed the spot.
Man, I swear everybody want to point out. Everybody want to point out when you miss the spot when you bald headed, bro. Like damn, they missed the track. How about that?
Was that a choice, like, or you just start going bald?
So
look.
my shit was juking.
Oh, you know that boy had history. His was in high school. He should have been let this shit
Say
go.
Cordell been boss in 9th grade, bro.
I never noticed though. I swear I never noticed.
Because he had on the helmet. You ain't been no team
He
to
was
him.
playing football. Anytime I seen me playing football.
And niggas want to dress in it because he bigger than everybody.
I'm gonna be.
Bro, this nigga said since 9th grade, though, bro. I'm crying, dude.
I'm gonna be real. This what happened with me though. I ain't gonna lie. Trying to be cheap. I'm a frugal guy. Everybody know that. Trying to be cheap, man. I went to college and like instead of paying the barbers, you know what I'm saying, the 15,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know, like I got a dude cutting down the hall for me for $5. Man, dude used to play football. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but you fucked me up, bro.
Expose that nigga.
He charging $5. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting pushed, bro. It started right here. And he chopping. I'm fresh, but I noticed like my shit started slowly just walking it on back. You know what I'm saying? And eventually it got to the point to where I was just, when you get in the mirror, fellas, when you get in the mirror and you start doing like this to see how you gonna look bald head, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention to that shit. Because
Hell nah. Like, man, my shit was right on one side. I went to put Brandon Robinson, goddamn, he V'd me over and ever since then, that bitch was dancing with the stars.
hey, I don't mean no harm, but your shit wasn't never right.
Nah,
On the now side, bro. Like that shit was
I bet if Cordell took off his hat, y'all put y'all heads together, I bet it like a nutsack.
He trying to
get over it.
He trying to speak
And I actually trying to be a good man.
He by himself when y'all come for him. I'm letting him know that now.
Speaking of nutsacks, how your nuts feeling in them pants over there? Get a zoom in on this.
They twisted this way, so I know they tight around the ankle.
The couch.
So you got bit by a snake, I know you can keep the little pressure down there. You ain't won't go up. You ain't got to worry about your leg getting amputated.
Man, fuck y'all, man. That's body shaming.
Here's a fart coming down Skull's leg. Yeah, the little straw at the end, the little bubble.
That one of them wet ones.
But nah, man, look, check this out. Like I said, I'm glad to have y'all on and everything. Look, we from Bolivar, man. Give a hand clap for Bolivar, D.
Bolivar.
Throw that from Bolivar, you hear me? Yeah. We got some ladies on here. I talked about on the last podcast, or maybe a couple podcasts ago, where like, you know, just coming from Bolivar, you got to kind of be strong. And I explain what I mean when I say that. Like, we come from a place where it's like, what, 3 or 4 restaurants, barely a Walmart, you know. Our resources is what I'm saying are limited where we come from.
Yep.
Even the rich people will come here, or not the rich, but like it's no real middle class. Did y'all know really like middle class people and shit in Bolivar like that? It was either all like lower middle class or poor for real.
True.
Yeah, but like poverty is looked up on like it's a joke.
It's a joke.
You know what I'm saying? Versus like if if I can help a person, I can help them. It's looked on as laughter.
Now I ain't gonna lie, country club was middle class.
Middle class, yeah.
Country club. If you stayed out there by the country club,
Shit,
you had a good life.
If your first place you didn't go with trick or treating with country club, you captive.
Yeah,
Them over here, all this trees.
They had full size candy bars.
Oh my life.
Yeah, country club.
Ain't no fun
For
size.
sure, bro.
But yeah, you right though. Like you gotta be tough coming from cause see, and the reason I tell people, like, I stay in Memphis now. So I tell people all the time, coming from the smaller towns is really tougher because you can beef with somebody from Memphis. Like let's say I live in East Memphis. I get to beefing with a dude from North Memphis. I ain't gonna run into him technically again until we like in a social event, you know what I'm saying, of something that we happen to run into each other. But if you beef with somebody in Bolivar,
You gonna see that.
like I'm literally a 5-minute to 10-minute walk, you know what I'm saying, from his neighborhood. I gotta see that man again. We got one elementary, one junior high, and one high school. We gotta go to school
Ain't
together.
no running.
You know what I'm saying? No running. You gotta come see me, or I gotta come see him.
You get the jacket with him on a Saturday. Y'all cross each other Sunday morning at the store.
Don't fuck around in church.
Oh, we go to the same church, bro.
Yeah.
We got the jacket. We got the jacket on some gang stuff. And that thing, you know, he's sitting, his church coming to visit my church. I'm singing in the choir. What in the world, bro? Like,
That's so how it
this
goes.
is a total reversal of how everything was supposed to go, bro. Now this nigga, now I'm watching him the whole time, cracking little jokes and stuff. I can't even sing my blessed assurance like I want to, because I feel like he talking about me in the crowd to his grandma. You know?
You ready to go slap the grandma?
In Bolivar, like, we love to joke, you know what I'm saying? We have fun, but it's like, I learned how to joke from like a defense mechanism. Like people joking on you because you didn't have what they had. They had better stuff, but it was a defense type shit. Versus like, I just wanted to joke on people. Right? Yeah. But when I learned it, I told your ass up. I told your ass up.
Y'all two niggas, bro. That's why I told Roscoe you by yourself when they start, bro.
Listen, I want them to.
But
It's funny to me.
It's like people like, you didn't want to do the type stuff. Like, I ain't like joking on people, you know what I'm saying? But it was like...
No, I couldn't tell you.
But like... no, for real though. Like, no. But it was a defense mechanism because I ain't had the shoes they had, the clothes they had. So more than them joking on me, like...
You had to come back with it.
But I knew I had heat for them when I learned. I'm
like, if you gonna come for these busted Air Force Ones, you better come with it, boy.
I can have a busted shoes on, but I still win.
Yeah, you right.
Nah, that makes sense.
But it was like different though, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like look at things different. Like in Bolivar, like it was more of like you just gotta toughen up, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we like Memphis and stuff, they kill and all that, but we had to grow up tough. Like we had to grow up like you gotta deal with shit every day. Yeah. A lot of niggas don't deal with nothing every day.
I always say
like we do.
I always say that country broke different than that city broke.
Oh God. Like on my life.
Man, that shit different,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like you broke in the country. Shit, nigga, I grew up sometimes we didn't have running water for a month or something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people weren't like that. Go to our uncles and aunties' house and get water. Like, a lot of people didn't have to do that. Like, if you down in a different place, I don't know what y'all had to do. Right. But we had it hard.
And then, like you said, that like that country broke, bro. Like, we ain't got no generators and stuff like that in the country. You know what I'm saying? So our lights go out. We can't go around the way to our cousin them how they lights out too. You know what I'm saying? We all, hey, y'all got some candles. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing we can get. Like,
man,
ain't no generator. Like, man, can we come sit over here with y'all generator to? You know, we ain't got that. We ain't got that.
Bro, niggas like people don't understand, bro. Like, I'm tell you two things I really hate. I hate bologna and noodles and shit. Like, I hate it, bro.
I swear,
I ate
I'm
it
too
so
good for
much.
that shit.
Like, I ate bologna and noodles.
Like,
bro, I hate that shit. And I like, if I'm sick, I eat some noodles or something. But
that's how I am with hot dogs.
Me, like people be on social media, you know, like rappers and shit be like, I still eat noodles. Not me, bro. Me. I'm eat steak.
Well, I'm with the rappers.
I'm eat steak, bro.
I'm with the rappers,
like,
nigga.
I eat steak, noodles. Steak, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I eat some noodles.
I'm just not eating noodles just because.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to prove no point to y'all. I ate rag bologna. I hate it. All meat bologna. I hate it, bro.
We used to go to Three-Way Store and get that
rag bologna.
Ride the bike to that.
We call it hook cheese.
Ride the bike.
You know what I'm saying? The cheddar shit, like we call it hook cheese. in the hood. Like,
But I'm
hot
glad,
South, I can forever eat that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get over that. Like,
I can't fuck
I'm
with
glad
that
you
no more.
brought up the mentality, how tough it is, you know what I'm saying, growing up in Bolivar. Because another thing, man, I'm starting to notice that, you know what I'm saying, if you don't allow yourself to grow or to elevate, you know, you can get stuck in that small town mentality. Because, like, and I made a post about this on Facebook probably some weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? We really have some grinders coming out of Bolivar, man. Look at you, Roscoe, got this podcast. We got multiple authors, you know what I'm saying, like entrepreneurs, clothing, videos and all that, videographers and everything, you know what I'm saying? And like, that's because they allowed themselves to elevate mentally, you know what I mean? But like, at the same time, we all still friends and we all know people who are still stuck in that Bolivar mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like for you to write a book, like, who you think you is, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? If they see the way you talk in the interview, they'll be like, bro, you changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I have to change? Why couldn't I just elevate? You know what I'm saying? Y'all get that? Y'all see what I'm saying?
We talk about it all the time.
But I learned, like, growing up, you know, I'm the only one of my mama kids to graduate high school and college. But it's like, I got tired of struggling, though. I was like, man, I want to do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you come from a small town, you didn't have it. Like, people expect for you, like, to not do nothing. I was like, man, I ain't finna sit there and keep not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, every day, like, I'm sitting there, like, thinking, like, damn, bro, they can't even get up and just, like, go and do shit. Like, if you want to go grab something, like, nigga, I'm going to the corner store, nigga, I'm putting 3 bags of chips in my back pocket running up out that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You get there, I mobilize yourself to go back too. Cause let's talk about how many schools it took. Man, this nigga Cordell, I swear that man, when he was playing football, he transferred so many schools. Like, bruh, you need to sit down, bruh.
I did know. Oh, God, though. Like,
I'm on the school, no man.
No. What's crazy, though? So I was sitting there talking to my mama one day, and she was like, man, I'm going to be real with you. You don't need to follow no girls. So I followed my girlfriend to college and shit. So I went to her school because I got tired of being separated from each other.
Walk them through your schools.
Shit. Man, fuck you.
Walk them through your school.
Oh, I ain't talking about that right now.
School number one. What school you go to first? What school you go?
Hold on, dude. Like, can I talk about what I'm talking about?
All right, go ahead.
So my mama like, don't follow the girl to school. Shit.
Take one.
Got to her school. hey, we got to school. Shit, we lasted a week.
Damn.
At the same school.
What school was that?
Bethel.
Austin P.
Austin P.
No, that was your first school.
No, that was a school that I followed my girl to.
Okay, let's walk them through the schools. I'll walk you through the schools. Lane, Bethel, then Austin P. Was that? Y'all, that sound about right. That sound about right. That sound about right.
Just telling my life.
Lane, Bethel, Austin P.
At least you graduated, bro. That's all that matter, bro.
Nah, but it was funny, though. Shit, I play football. If I ain't like in school, I'm gone. I ain't gonna lie. Like, man, in Lane, though, we out there, bro. We out there in camp. We practicing and shit. Man, bro, we running like hell, boy. They conditioning in college was different when I first got to college. I'm like, what the fuck we doing out here? And nigga said, you run for 10 minutes nonstop. I said, shit, I'm about ready to leave. I ain't dude over there. Then we get in there. He get to discussing the money. He's like, yeah, Mr. Tucker, I like your game, Mr. I got $2,500 for $2,500. Nigga, I ain't no crackhead. For the year. What they have $2,500 for me?
I got your books.
Bro,
You got your books.
Hey, bro, I'm over there like 2,500. Soldier Boy wasn't even out there with that. 2,500. Bro, they tried me, bro. I called Randall. I said, bro, I'm leaving camp. He said, bro, what you leaving for? Bro, dude, I'll be 2,500. Ain't no sucker. I know about college because you been there. Randall was already in school. He don't talk about everything. I'm like, nah, fuck that, bro. I can't do it.
But see, I was told opposite though. You know what I'm saying? I walked on at UT Martin and made it through spring ball and stuff, and then I was majoring in biology though. I made it through spring ball, but what didn't nobody know was like I got D's and F's and like these big classes on biology. So I'm like, the coach come to me, he like, I can see you being like a second string if you learn the playbook. He give me a playbook. I swear to God, he slammed that playbook down. It's like
that shit so difficult.
The playbook so big, bro. Like,
but no cap,
why they got all these different NFL teams for schemes and all this stuff, bro? Like, and so I looked at that and I was like, man, I got to make a decision. I came here on the Tennessee, what is it? The lottery, the lottery scholarship. I got to keep my money, man. Y'all ain't giving me no money, so I dipped. You know what I'm saying? I chose the academics over the athletics.
I'm gonna be real with you. I had the hope about a month.
Halfway through the semester. Ain't no hope. All hope, man.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not surprised. But see, Cordell, the thing with Cordell,
everybody give a fuck.
And I'm about to go on and tell it. Let's go on and spill it on here right now. Cordell is smart as all get out, but Cordell didn't want his intelligence to cloud his street. Credibility.
Real talk.
That was Cordell.
That would be.
And that was one thing that used to piss me off about Cordell, because he was so worried about his image on the street that he let his intelligence take a fall to it.
I can't even lie though. That what it was though. But all I knew was that street life, like what we knew in Bolivar, you know what I'm saying? That's all I knew. Going to college, nigga, big pullovers on and shit. Girls, and women didn't want to fuck with you. But when you start getting them and dressing in the polos and shit, them hoes came out.
Ain't shit I went through.
Came out.
Motherfucker black as hell. Look, like them, I ain't smiling shit. Motherfucker be looking like, what's wrong with this motherfucker?
Ain't smiling, got these big ass clothes on.
I'm telling you, bro. And then that goes to show, bro. Cause when I first went to college and I came back to Bolivar for like a party or something, man, I remember my boy, man, God rest his soul, man. Qued came to me. Qued was like, damn, Jamal, hey, only people who know me call me Jamal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else call me Randall. Quail was like, damn, Jamal, you be out there dancing your ass out there. I'm like, bro, y'all gotta catch up, bro. Hey, niggas dancing in college and stuff now, bro. That's cool. They was on me tough. And I swear to God, fast forward to about 2017 or something, I go back to Bolivar Club, all the dudes at the dance, and I'm like, okay, so it just took y'all a couple years.
Bro. You remember we went to Russ College? I don't know if you remember. We was at Russ.
I know we went to Russ that year.
I had Quiz and a few more niggas in the stroll line with me strolling.
For real?
Swear to God, real story, bro. If he was alive, bro, he could tell you that I had him in the stroll line with me strolling.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was at a college party one time, bro. They was like, shit. If you ain't sick, we gonna be 50. I said, Blue 5. Hey, you know what I said? I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, we gonna get our ass whooping her day after the hit some. Hit the thing, them gonna run.
Motherfucker hit a step or something.
Motherfucker be like setting down or something. I'm gonna sit up. Oh no shit, I'm gonna run up out that bitch.
Going back to even that Bolivar shit, that's something that people don't understand either though. Like, you can't. That's why I tell my father, you can't be no hoe for real. You gonna get exposed. You gonna see, and also it's just like the idea. I remember I was talking to a guy once. He was from Memphis. He's like, damn, y'all doing it like that in Bolivar? Y'all, I thought that country. I said, what the fuck you thought we was on farms or something? Goddamn it. Like,
Bro, when I tell the Memphis nigga about Bolivar, they swear like, man, I don't think y'all like that. Shit, in college, I'll beat niggas up. You gonna learn. You gonna learn for real.
And that go back to how small the town is. Like I told folks, I'm like, bro, it's a difference between like, you know what I'm saying, getting into it with a dude and you ain't gonna see him till the next weekend compared to like seeing them at church, seeing them at, you know what I'm saying, school. Like y'all got homeroom together the next, you know what I'm saying, Monday or whatever, bro.
You done
like,
swole this man eye.
You gotta see this man, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
All like I ain't gonna lie, like Well, ninth grade really separated Bolivar. That's when the gang stuff got serious. Cause like middle school was kind of cool. Everybody was cool. But when they got to high school, it was different.
It always get different.
Man, you might hate a nigga on the defense side of the ball. That's a different game than you. That's how Bolivar was. Like that shit got serious when people got to high school.
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying. Everybody was repping their real game. Like who they rock with. You know what I'm saying? And it was real serious. Like you see nigga like bro, you see a nigga that you might kick it with every day in middle school. Yep. Now you want to tear that nigga head off. Like, real talk.
I'm so glad I was neutral.
And then it was different families, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was certain people, you know what I'm saying? It might be this gang, that gang. They got to ride it. Like, they got to see their family on the other side. And it's like, damn, like, you don't want to walk in and do some shit to your family member or something. Or somebody do. I'm not watching nobody. I'm going against the grain. Yeah. Violate me, whatever. You ain't touching my family. Yeah. I stand tall on my family. That's how I rock.
That's something I never really understood. Like, damn, like this, first cousin, he might be Vice Lord. The other one, he GD. Damn, how that work? You know what I'm saying?
It worked to effect. If you loyal to your family, bro, ain't nobody finna hurt your family, bro.
Yeah. Especially when you got a close ass family.
When you love your family, bro, it's different. Like,
we went through that a lot. With mine, y'all know that motherfucker retarded.
Yeah, like if you really,
hey, boy, I love little cuz, but little cuz go put on, boy. He go put on.
Different.
Hey,
so we went through that a lot with his ass. Like, whoa,
but it's like
y'all try to beat Jamon up at Oak Hill.
But then
motherfucker Mike Fuller had a gun or something.
But when we got real older, older as we going through school, you know what I'm saying? It was like it became a bond though, because a lot of these like 11th and 12th grade, you know what I'm saying? It became like a bond. Like even if you was a different game, like you love that sport, you know what I'm saying? That sport, what it was.
Yeah, that shit rules
off. You know what I'm saying? That sport ruled everything.
I want to talk about that too. Like that's something that we don't, we talked about on the last podcast with what's his name? What was his name?
BT.
Mm-hmm. We talked about him. He kind of like he trained kids and shit like that with sports and athletics. All the little resources that he's talking about how they got and shit, we didn't have that coming up. And y'all was some amazing athletes, bro. Like y'all used to, especially like y'all. I just used to look, because y'all got me by 4 years, something like that. I used to sit back and watch y'all like, damn, these motherfuckers right here. Like y'all used to crush shit from John to you, Cordell, to you, Randell. Like all of y'all, like
really good.
Man, just really good athletes.
What was different though, like Randell them, like so we had what I hated the most about playing and practicing, like we had Pooh. He played offense and defense. So he go tell the defense he play Randall them tackling me on everything.
Bro, don't start there, bro.
So this man Pooh here Randall.
He was not telling those plays like that.
So he goes, Randall them. You hear Pooh over there. Here go 44 on 40. Man, right there to get the tackle. I'm like, bro, what they on?
Bro, I was just getting through the line. But let's just go back. Let's just go back to what bro was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, I hate that our youth doesn't have the resources that a city has. But you know what I'm saying? Like, athletes like Cordell, you know what I'm saying? Like me, you know what I'm saying? Roscoe. Like, bro, we just got that out the mud, bro. It wasn't no training. It wasn't no training. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learn what they showing you to make the team. Like, basically, that's how you learn. We didn't have youth football. All these kids now, they start playing at 5 or 6. When the first time you touched the football? Like, not touch the football. When the first time you touched the field?
Middle school,
bro. That's the first time we get exposure. We got exposure. We
never played like Pee Wee League and shit, like Nashville.
No Pee Wee League. All the uncles that used to play, nothing to them.
Nothing. They ain't even talk to you about it.
Nothing to them, but they alcoholics. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I had to go to
you know what I mean? Like,
I had to go to Jackson to play Pee Wee football.
See?
But that's lit.
But you went to Jackson. Because your dad, he invested that into you. You know what I'm saying?
Saying though, like in Bolivar, like I don't care, like growing up, like a lot of us didn't have fathers in the house. The father figure, I ain't gonna lie, like you could be like, people can say they mom this, that. My mama raised 7 kids by herself, but at the end of the day, I still wish I had my father there. A lot of people don't have their father in the house, and that's a that's a totally different feeling. Like to grow, like I'm saying, I ain't never grew up with my daddy, but I seen him and then daddy in their house their whole life. But in their life, their whole life, so it's a different feeling. Like I ain't never had the feeling of a dad, so all we knew was the street life. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, kick with our homeboy, we fight all day, like. That ain't life, you know what I'm saying? But we don't know no other life. Yeah. And we don't know how to and we feel the void of, if we don't go out here and be tough, man, we're gonna think you in the house with your mama, you soft. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come out and start beating niggas up. That ain't what you want.
And that's another thing that draw youth to gangs nowadays. It's like that sense of family.
Yeah, that family.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in this world wants to belong to something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the first person to reach out to you, you know what I'm saying, is like you giving me something I ain't never had. You know what I'm saying? I'm embracing you. I'm riding with you. I'm down for you no matter what. Because you know what I'm saying? You brought a new aspect of life to me. You know what I'm saying?
And then if they see any toughness in you, they gonna holler at you. Like they see you running people up on the field. Oh, he tough. We get him on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, gangs was cool, you know what I'm saying? But like, it ain't all what it hyped up to be.
Hell nah, that shit ain't.
Ain't what it hyped up to be.
I feel like it's changed a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
now all you need is money and fame.
Back when we were in school, like people were pushing like, you going to college, man, that's good. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, what can you do for me type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe that's not everybody, but that's what it comes off as. That's why, like, whoever I can talk to, you know what I'm saying, whoever I can reach out to, like, Vasi will tell you to this day, I stay preaching to Vasi. Because I feel like Vasi has something I can get, I can attach to. You know what I'm saying? Vasi is like a magnet for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like what I say to him sticks. You know what I mean? Somehow, some way. Even if he don't, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I mean? I feel like I could talk to Vasi, because Vasi is I feel like he's got elevation potential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell him every time I talk to him, I don't talk to anybody, bro. Like if I feel like I can't reach you, I'm not gonna leave a message at your voicemail. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I could reach that man. Like I really see. So if you watching this, I really see something in you, bro. That's why I'm always talking to you. That's why I'm always talking to your little brother. You know what I'm saying? That's why anybody I talk to, I see something in you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk to you just to be talking. I'm trying to give you what people gave me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and that's
some type of substance.
That's a whole nother subject.
Share, so let me ask y'all: if y'all could change one thing in y'all life, what would you change? Start with you, Terry.
How you done turned into the host?
I like it.
On some real thing, like what could you change in your life?
Just like when you say, all right, I'll go ahead and answer. Fuck it, I ain't even gonna ask about limitations and shit, or stipulations, I mean. If I could change anything in my life, the biggest thing for me, I would probably go and make my mama like rich or some shit like that. Like I would do that if I could change anything in my life from just financially. Yeah.
About you, Ron?
Change anything in my life. If I could change anything in my life, I would have exposed my. It always go to mothers, man. I would expose my mother to more early. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting back and watching her get set in her ways. Cause like even right now, I'm planning on next time I go to Bolivar, like I'm gonna do a brunch for my mom. My mama never had a real mimosa. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, my mama never had a real mimosa, bro. I'm sitting over here doing brunches, unlimited mimosas on a weekend basis. And my mama's never had a real mimosa, bro. Like, I'm not real for not exposing my mama to that.
You know what I'm saying? Pedicure just at my nephew's wedding. Her first pedicure. She never had one.
You know what I mean? And how many pedicures many kids you done got?
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? Like so,
get a few.
So you know it make you question yourself as a
Often.
son. But at the same time, you can't put too much on yourself because we know our mothers, man. Our mothers be so stuck in their way. Yeah. But like, I want to do a brunch for my mother, man. Like even now, I'm talking to my sister and them about like we need to get mama to a beach. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put some melatonin on that. We ain't gonna give you no melatonin, mom. But let's give her some melatonin and just drive her to Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wake up in Florida. You know what I'm saying? She gonna love it, but she ain't gonna love to ride. Yeah. She just don't like riding like that. Yeah. She get nervous on the road. What about you?
So if I was changed, I would have like wanted to get a relationship with my dad before he passed, like, cause it's like I wanted to like go to his grave one day and kind of talk to him, cause I actually say I hate him, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel that way, you know what I'm saying? It's a different vibe with me. I don't hate him because he watched my mama struggle and I feel like she ain't have to. Yeah. Because I feel like he was at his top peak. He wasn't injured, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't hurt. And that's just the way I feel. Yeah.
If I can change anything.
Good question, brother.
Yeah, that shit is deep. Yeah, all this time.
Man. I did. I was thinking about a lot of dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying because y'all got all deep and shit, you know.
Because it's real, like what you could change that you want.
You know.
He was like, I'll be a porn star.
Nah. If I could change anything, which that's what I'm trying to do now, I just want to be a force for my family. Like, I want everything to run through me. Like,
I thought you was gonna say you would stop. You wouldn't have licked all them assholes that early on. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
This nigga,
you stop getting massages on your ass.
I should have said something stupid.
What you got for us, man? You go.
Listen, I do, like, for the most part, I do want to say that, like, I see y'all growth and I see everything that y'all done been through. I had a chance to kind of like take a seat and watch y'all development as people. And I just want to say right now on this podcast that I'm proud of y'all and that I always looked up to y'all. I always seen y'all as motherfuckers that I would aspire to want to be similar, like pick up y'all ways and everything like that. So I'm extremely proud, man. I'm glad to see it. Give them some hand claps, D-Mo. I know what y'all could have been versus what y'all are. And that's good people. That's a good father. You know, that's somebody who you know, give back and always reach back or whatever, no matter what.
Right.
You know, and I'm proud of it.
You know, the funny thing about it is, my neighborhood and Randall neighborhood didn't like each other for the longest. So it took a while for me and Randall was like actually friends. It's like I was like, dang, like I can't mess with Randall. Like he ain't a Christian, you know what I'm saying? like he ain't with them out there. Like I can't rock with Randall. So we had practices and me and Randall looking at each other funny. It was like, did something good, me and Randall shit good when I scored the touchdown. We were locked in from there, you know what I'm saying? It was like just different.
Sports do bring people.
But I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, like you said that, bro. Same thing, man. Like, you know, like you said, we got y'all about 4 years or so. Yeah. So, man, just going out Oak Hill with Jamon and Quita and them, man, I used to be like, that big head motherfucker bad, man.
That was horrible.
Yeah, Lee Terrio was terrible, man. And now, like, to come back, even when you asked me to host, like, that first time you asked me to host your show, bro, like, it wasn't even no question. You know what I'm saying? Like, to come down from Memphis, it's 3 hours, bro. What's 3 hours compared to, like, elevating this young black man doing something positive, bro? Like, I ride down here back in the day, you told me you had, you know, like 25 bitches, you know what I'm saying? Like, boo, 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 boo. That's another thing. We got to stop being so quick, you know what I'm saying? We got to be just as quick to ride down here and encourage somebody doing something positive, you know, as we are to encourage the turn up. Let me finish. Yeah, like just sitting back and watching you, bro. Like when I hosted your book release, it was your book release. Yep. When I hosted your book release thing, bro, I swear to God, like when I stepped off stage, bro, I sat in a corner. and I just watch y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just watch y'all, and I took that in, and I was like, man, look, man, I'm getting chill bump. I'm like, man, these young niggas doing it, bro. Like, I love this shit, bro. Like, this is what we need to encourage, bro. Like, yes, we could turn up, bro. Yes, like, ain't nothing wrong with turning up, and that's what, and that's where I think the lines get drawn. People think like, oh man, y'all think y'all too good for the turn up or whatever like that. No, we turn up, bro.
You work hard, play hard.
You need to be just as excited to be in the room talking with your boys about stocks, trust funds, life insurance. You know what I'm saying? Financial freedom, real estate. Yo, I'm in that business. Holler me if you need me. Real estate, real estate. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff as we ought to talk about. Superhead, Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Like the gangs and all that stuff. Like, bro, we gotta be just excited to talk about stuff that's going.
Superhead for a minute. He been thinking about Superhead. That's like his fourth time bringing it up. She was so fine.
I just want to say, Terry, I need my book. I ain't never get my book. Oh my God, I never get my book. And I'm pissed.
Terry, he cussed you out a couple times
Oh
about
God!
that book, bro.
Oh God! I've been pissed about that book.
Tear your head up, paying.
I paid the money.
Paying
And
all the
my
damn
It
book.
was on
bro.
me,
I
bro.
just got
I
that
was
on
supposed to give you the book, but I thought I gave you the
Oh
book
God!
at
I
work.
never got the
I'm
book.
gonna tell you, Zach, what he.
Right here.
Look at there. Look at there.
God.
Won't he do it? I'm gonna tell you, Zach, what he ain't
Thank
gonna
you,
he ain't gonna read it. I'm gonna tell you, Zach, what he said. No.
It's just a
Tear
thought that counts.
your head up, paying all that damn money for them water down there and drink. Oh, but I want. Oh shit.
Oh man!
Shit like a ball of a nigga.
The bartender was shitty, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I gave your bartender $20 tip, and he fucked me over.
He may have been the
Demo was the
bartender. I think it was Demo.
Oh man!
Demo was the bartender.
He was.
Man, somebody fucked me over.
It was Demo.
Oh God. Oh God.
I don't know who it was, but that boy drinks was so tender.
Oh my God, man.
That boy made you a hen tap water.
That's
hilarious. No hen tap water.
Man.
That boy was so light. I told Randall, I ain't feeling none of this shit. Bro.
That's a nigga for you though.
It's a nigga
I
for
just keep it a
Oh
band.
my God, bro. Y'all niggas stupid as hell,
Hey,
bro.
that shit was funny. And dude gonna tell, why you telling
We on the podcast. Ain't
He
nothing
telling
to
it
say.
all.
We on the
I
podcast.
was pissed. I said, brother, get my book. He had water down last year. I swear to God, I'm mad as hell, bro. I said, bro, I don't pay my money. I said, everybody get a book with me.
Oh shit! I swear that was Roscoe though.
Oh my God. Because I said I'm gonna get
Mike
Cordell
told
book
me
at work.
He said, he said, I can get yours at work.
Oh shit!
I ain't
forgot.
never saw no book.
I kept forgetting, bro. That's my fault, bro.
But yeah.
I got this. I got by Fred book too. Shout out to Fred, man.
yeah,
Fred
Fred,
really
see.
doing that thing for real.
Yeah. I talk to him all the time. Again, just trying to help him out the best I can. He just had an event. He used these cameras, as a matter of fact, to shoot the event. Demo helped him out. He had an event. He doing speaking engagements and stuff now. So
Look at I know. He a little what's dude name?
Ghost.
Ghost.
I think you should say Ghost.
yeah,
Everybody
Ghost.
call him that.
Nah, yeah, I ain't calling him Ghost. He swear he look like
He
bruh.
do. He want to look be
Man,
Ghost
he
so
wanna
bad.
be Ghost so bad. Bro, you was not Ghost, bro. Yeah, leave.
I'm French toast.
But yeah,
Nah, for real though, I'm proud of you and Roscoe too, man.
I appreciate it.
Just
Appreciate
watching
that,
y'all grow.
Oh,
Roscoe got anger problems. Y'all don't
Me?
know that.
Yeah, I be telling you
Roscoe got
crazy.
anger problems for real.
You should have seen the other night, Cordell. He don't went off on the women in the room.
I told him I ain't different.
I was like,
It's
hey.
different. It's
what
different.
women he went on?
Listen, we had started having a conversation about the shit going on with DaBaby and everything, right? About him getting counseled, and they was like, counsel him, fuck the baby. My nigga. Got it. This motherfucker grew about 4 inches. This motherfucker got all, he drunk. I'm like, damn, Sco just look. He, no, fuck that, T. Shut up. Damn, bro.
So
He gonna tell me shut up, bro?
Let's get into that then. Let's get into
This is what it was, bro.
Okay.
You know, they was talking about counseling the baby. I ain't gonna say what exactly.
Nah, I said it.
I ain't gonna say exactly what I said. I brung up in a debate. I brung up some personal shit, which you never do in a debate. So if we was debating for real, I would have lost the debate.
Yeah, you lost.
Yeah, but I had to make a correlation though. I was like, y'all be giving all type of motherfuckers that be doing y'all wrong grace. I said, but soon as a black man that's trying to feed his family and stuff do something wrrong, y'all ready to cancel him. Y'all want to see him fall on his face. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what type of shit is that? That's some stupid ass shit to me. Mm-hmm. And I was going off. I said, motherfucker don't give a fuck about no black man. I was going off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't taking that sometimes because they feel like if you're a black man and like they feel like children and women are the only people that they care about. Yeah. When the black man, you got to be like the provider. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta hold your own as a black man. Yeah. Like you can't have a weak moment. Yeah. Like you can have a weak moment. Yeah. Damn, I can lose $100,000 and get them blow it in 2 days and be broke and I can start over. Like, well, I can't do it.
Now, hold on. Now, if you wait a minute, if you lose $100,000 in 2 days, you a damn fool. That ain't no weak moment. I'm sorry. Let's get a better example than
that. He went a little too far.
Yeah, that was $100,000.
Not in 2 days, but I'm saying like a man can have $100,000 and the motherfucker be like, where that went?
Something happened.
Stupid as hell, you shouldn't have lost that.
Yeah, something happened.
And it's
like they don't give you your grace. Like
we ain't got a woman blow her bag and she expect you to have a bag.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but just going piggybacking off what you just said with that alone, bro, that just shows you like the African American race, we so hard on each other as is anyway. Mm-hmm. And it's really a generational curse. I'm going into a whole nother level right now. This shit finna get deep. It's really a generational curse of thinking that, you know what I'm saying, like if you're not okay, that shit ain't okay. And we gotta make it normal to be okay with not being okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Everybody think about it. Just take it back. When our parents were struggling, we knew it, but it never showed. They'd go to the back room, let out a cry, come back up there and make you the best fucking dinner of your life. You never saw the cries. Yeah. You always saw the upper part of them. You know what I'm saying? So like us taking that in, we would never let our kids see us down. Right. They'll never let their kids see them down. They'll never let their kids will never let their kids see them down. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Yeah. And I think that's where the generation, we calling it soft. But really, it's the generation starting to open up to being okay with not being okay. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, a lot of this stuff is a little extra. But you know what I'm saying? Like mental wellness is coming into effect a lot more nowadays, which is great, bro, because like people are not okay out here. And that's why they tell you, like, that shit is not just a saying. Check on your dudes, man. Even when they doing good, check on your people, man. You never know what's going on. Like, and like the last thing you want to do is spaz at the wrong moment. Because if you keep as African Americans, we let shit build up, and we just let that lava keep building up in our volcano, and that volcano end up erupting when like your coworker say, "Hey Terrio, could you think you could pick up this task for me?" Man, fuck that shit. I'm sick of all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but why did you really do that? You know what I'm saying? Was it really over what they asked you, or was it a build up of what's been going on that you never released? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't think about that shit, but that shit.
That's what a lot of situations. Yeah. It's like when people like, this is the main thing I hate with our race, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. Like, we always feel like a person's great because they doing good. Like, I tell you the realest shit that might be touching me sometimes, I be sitting at the crib chilling, and then Randall just text me and be like, bro, you good? Like, that shit be feeling good as hell, though.
Somebody like, check in
people don't check on me. They feel like, that's why I don't like celebrating holidays and stuff like that, because people feel like because you straight, like my birthday come, a motherfucker feel like, oh, he got some money, he don't need nothing to give. What wrong with $50 or something? Why I can't have $50? You feel like something? Like,
so
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so I be touching you.
Lord brought me on, like, you feel me? Like, Don't touch my phone no more.
So I'll pull on your heartstrings.
You ain't got to worry about it. I'm going to block you, huh?
No, block.
No, but hopping on some real shit though. Like
Yeah, I
people
feel
never know like what you going through. Like
yeah.
people see like just say like if you riding the flyest whip or whatever, and you look straight, you might be struggling paying the damn note.
Yeah.
They don't know
Yeah.
because they on the outside. The only thing they think about is like you good.
Yeah.
Like wow, for my birthday, I can't get a cash app of $100 or something for somebody. Like not even that I need it, it's the fact that like why do you feel like I'm straight that I can't get nothing else?
I know I had to
And
check
that shit
on.
hurts.
I had to check on T often because he's struggling with his sexuality.
Yeah.
And make sure he's straight.
Yeah.
Oh, they so childish.
We had to make sure he's straight, bro. You know. What I'm saying?
But real shit
No,
though.
we
Like,
speaking facts though. Like,
even-
on real shit, though. No, I ain't talking about T, bro. Like we speaking facts. Like leave my nigga alone, bro. Like, you have it.
They try to floor Mayweather that bitch for you.
hey,
Yeah, we gonna
God,
get that.
Robert Donnell, like, but hey, like real shit though. Like,
This nigga said yeah too.
hey, but man, like even like, bruh.
Oh my
Bro, I
god.
ain't say he rubbed my arm in my car last night.
Oh shit.
That was so
We
silly.
was in. I
Do we
got
need to switch seats?
I got a Chevy Spark, right?
Small as hell.
That bitch I called the Spark Dog. So I got a Chevy Spark. Let's go all in that bitch caressing my arm and shit. I
He
said,
put his
"Dang."
hands on you.
He did.
Was
He
it
touched
like,
me.
But everybody had a weak down moment. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
trying to go back to being real. He's trying to go back to
I ain't
being
trying-
real.
Man, hey, listen, we gotta do the real raw segment anyway. We can, you know what I'm saying?
And for real though, like, cause like even on social media, bro, like even if you see them folks like promoting their new book and all that shit, man, still check on them folks, bro,
Yeah.
cause you never know. It's a lot that go into that book. You know what I'm saying? You just seeing the title, the publishing. You don't know, man. You don't know all the work that goes on behind the scenes. That's why I ain't never wrote a book. Y'all got to do a lot of shit,
Yeah,
man.
that shit tough.
I'm telling you, I want to write a book right
Shit,
now.
I don't even know how to start.
Talk to me, man. Hey, we can put it out there.
I do want to make a son though. 5 kids, she still twerking.
Yeah.
No, so
Let's get that-
funny.
Get that bitch going. Shit.
5 kids, he still twerking.
5 kids, she still twerking.
Hey.
5 kids, she still twerking.
Oh.
5 kids, she still twerking.
No
PBT,
doubt.
she still working. PBT, she still working.
Yeah.
Man, man, that's deep, bro. Let's drop it. Let's
Go.
drop it.
That shit go.
Excuse me,
First bird coming
Mr.
in.
Man behind the scenes. Can we drop that right now?
First verse you come in, you be like, she got 1,800 stamps on the card.
Yeah.
She got 1,800 stamps on the card.
Yeah, she got 1,800 on the card.
That's a lot of goddamn.
Take her long, but she ain't playing hard.
She twerk that ass, she make me stir. I want to grab her by her hair.
You sound like a real creep right now.
Nah, I know, right? Like, I'm trying to move. Like, this shit uncomfortable. Man, I already got a leg on my side. Like,
Hey, what you on, fam?
But hey, I do want to talk about that baby shit. How y'all feel about that though with the baby? I know y'all said, you know, well, like Roscoe said, we should give motherfuckers their grace. I thought the announcement, the call that he made, I think it was a little, you know, well, not a little, but it was out of pocket.
stupid.
Though. You know, it was dumb.
it was dumb. Like, you at a Rolling Loud festival. He had, it was clearly just I feel like he was talking to the crowd like me and you, like us talking, just drinking some hen or something. Like, bro, that's one of your conversations you had with the boys and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no shit you spit out at no whole festival. Like,
What'd he
it
say?
wasn't wrong. You know, I mean,
What'd
it
he
wasn't
say?
right. It wasn't right. He didn't say much. He just said something about, like, if you ain't got AIDS, you know what I'm saying?
Some insensitive shit.
Yeah, some sensitive shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't got AIDS, put your hands in there. Like, bro, probably half your crowd got AIDS. And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, like, you ain't got AIDS from sucking dick and all this
He
stuff.
sucking
Like,
dick
bro,
in the parking lot.
you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot. Like, it was just a whole bunch of
just
stuff. Like,
nonsense.
clearly he hit a blunt before he got
Yeah,
on
he was
stage.
lit. He was
He was a
lit.
little uncensored. a lot of
feeling himself. He on top of the world right now.
Feeling himself.
You know what I'm saying?
But like he paying for it. You know what I'm saying? He paying for it because they canceling the shit out of him on these festivals. You know, like he done been pulled from what 3-4 festivals now.
Yeah.
He'll be next year around this time. He'll be back doing on everything.
He got a lot of money.
He just gotta pay what he weigh.
Yeah.
But you know, like, I ain't gonna lie. I take a lot of what Lil Boosie say with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Cause Boosie just wake up and just get high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Boosie said something that makes a lot of sense though. You know what I mean? It's like, I hate to touch because I'm finna get torn up in these comments. But it's like
we're gonna clip it up too.
It's like it's almost like, you know, the LGBTQ community is going much harder than the straight community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who's defending the straight community now? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, like, this man said some ignorant shit, true enough. And he getting his ass tore up by the world.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
That law.
By the world, though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, who is defending this straight ignorant man? You know what I'm saying? Like, this man was just ignorant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying...
Can we not have grace for him?
Yes.
That's
I'm not
it.
saying that he wasn't wrong. But I'm like, damn, he's human, y'all. Like,
They passed the law of the marriage, you know what I'm saying? So they more defensive on their side.
okay,
By them
but
passing that law.
It-
and you saying like we should be defending him. The
I ain't
black
saying
community.
that because I'm saying he
was
wrong.
wrong.
But I'm saying, like, it's like everybody going so hard. Like, we just waiting on somebody to say something wrong about
Fall
the
on their face.
LGBTQ
Yep.
community. Have nothing against them. But everybody just
Everybody
waiting
be
like,
waiting on
ooh,
that.
say the wrong thing. We're going to cancel your motherfucking ass
Well,
right
I'm
now.
sitting
But it's
down.
like, who got they back? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, man, at the end of the day, I'm still doing a show. I may say some shit I don't even believe in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hyped.
hyped.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
in the
off the moment.
Yeah.
Adrenaline. Like, who going to defend my adrenaline rush?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
ain't because they feel like they know what he said was wrong, but they gonna defend like he shouldn't have said it. That's what they standing on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
at the same time, like, what makes it right for me to watch TV and like this shit just running through the screen and making it cool for the kids? Like,
But
let a kid get older and make their decision. Don't make it for them early. If they watching these commercials and shit, you know what I'm saying? All the commercials now, bro, they got a commercial talking about AIDS and how you take your pills and you want to get two men sitting beside each other and shit. Like, let the kids make a decision for themselves.
See, I
Like,
don't
you know
agree.
what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that commercial because why does it have to be just two men? Like, you can't
Like-
keep associating AIDS with homosexuality.
Exactly.
AIDS is transferred regardless. Through sexual activity.
Yeah.
No pronoun or whatever is put before that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a his and his sexual activity. It's not a his and her sexual. It's sexual activity.
Yeah.
Period.
But it's
You know
more
what I'm
like-
saying? So we gotta quit associating
Yeah, we need
AIDS
to.
with
We need to.
homosexuality.
But it's like the kids, they need to make a decision of themselves. Like, the Dwayne Wade stuff hurt me so bad, bro. Like, how you gonna be agreeing with your son cutting off his penis, though?
I don't think he never said that though.
No, he was once agreeing with whatever his son wanted. He call him a girl now. I'm
But
not
see-
gonna call my gun. Just
but
say if your
listen-
son wanted to get older. Just say if you made a decision right now, Roscoe, to cut your son dick off. When he got older, what if he had a different change of life? He can't have a
But
kid.
listen,
I
I'm
get it.
gonna tell you though. But you kind of contradicting what you just said though. You were just talking about allowing kids to make their own decision, and now you saying
Not at a young age.
now
Not at a
you
young age.
now you
I said
getting
when
on
they get older.
Dwayne Wade for
Then I said
going
when they
with
get
his-
older though. I said that. I said when they get older.
Get older. Yeah.
I said when they get older. Did I not say that? When they get older.
But I don't think he ever said anything about cutting his son's penis off.
No, he didn't see
I think
that.
Boosie said that shit. Boosie said some shit.
That
Boosie
man
a
ain't-
motherfucker.
Came up with his
ain't
own
said nothing about
assumption.
cutting that
Came up with his
man
own
penis
assumption and
No,
said that.
man, don't let him cut his dick off.
Yeah, man, like Boosie, where did that come
High,
from?
bro, know what I'm saying? Like, take Boosie with a grain of salt,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like, because Will Smith's son has said something about cutting his off. He said, I don't need a penis to say I'm a man or something.
But
like
let's go back to D Wade's son.
Yeah.
No,
You talking about
he
D
was
Wade's
agreeing.
son was agreeing with him cutting his penis.
No.
He never said
He
nothing
never
about
said
that.
that.
Said, but he was basically agreeing with whatever his son was gonna do. He agreed with it.
He said, my son want to identify as a girl. I'm going to let him do that. You know
That's
what I'm
not
saying?
cool.
Allowing his son to make a decision, like you said before.
I said when they get older.
Me and Sko had a conversation just the other day. I let Sko listen to a song by Boosie called "That Was a Night." Y'all ever heard that song?
I ain't never heard it, but I'm pretty much so boosting on some shit.
He was like on the song. He was like, "That was the night I throw my bitch. I show my bitch. I KO my bitch." You know, he said, "I mace my bitch. I tase my bitch. I duct tape my bitch." He said, I made that bitch drink Clorox just for playing with a nigga."
Yeah.
So my thing is this. I remember my first time hearing that song, right?
Damn.
I was probably about 13 when I first heard. No, fuck that. I was about 8 when I first heard that song, right? I remember thinking in my head, damn, that's hard because the beat hard go with it and everything. So my question would be to Boost if I ever had a chance to sit down with him is, hey, bro, like, we can't pick and choose the shit we want to be outraged about that's influential over the kids because this the reality. Nigga, your song early on influenced me. My first girlfriend got the I'm gonna make the bitch drink some bleach. Like, you know, just on some shit like that. I would have never
Awesome
had
shit
that
you heard.
thought
Yeah.
in my fucking head. So it's like, we can't pick and choose because you see Dirk and them out here talking about killing niggas. They up bodies and shit like that. Like,
They brag about it.
They brag about it. Like, we talk about selling dope. We talk about, like, you know, harming the community. It's all type of shit that just shouldn't be in our kids' ears. So I'm with taking that shit away from the kids, the homosexuality thing and all that sexuality, let them grow. But I'm also, if we gonna do that, we need to do that shit all the way across the board.
Across the
But
board.
you see what they doing though? Like they making the cartoons come out and say they homos and stuff.
They did that with
Like,
heterosexual
come
shit too,
on,
though.
bro.
All
Like,
right.
They do
Heterosexual, yeah.
heterosexual shit too.
Yes, bro. Okay, so exactly, bro. So like this there comes a point where you have to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? You have to sit your child down and be like, okay, that hour episode you just watched, that is not reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make your own reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watch shows all the time. You know what I'm saying? As adults. As adults,
coming out like that when we were younger.
yes, it was. Like he said, they weren't pushing homosexuality. They were pushing heterosexuality. Think about Jason's lyrics. Jason's lyrics was porn before porn for us.
Yeah.
How old were we when Jason's lyrics came
I
out?
was young.
yeah.
Bruh, all that sex going on in Jason's lyrics.
Going down.
You know what I'm saying? You felt like you were supposed to, you know what I'm saying, do that and all that. You know what I'm saying? But
menace to society.
that wasn't menace to society.
Kissing up a
Boys in the hood. Like,
Listen.
I'm talking about the crime and menace to
My
society.
first
Crime
time-
and boys in the hood. Like, we could have adapted to that.
And
You know what I'm
That
saying?
was California killing back then in the movies. You know
My
what I'm
first
saying?
time,
Cali
my
big
first
killing.
time beating off was looking at Halle Berry on Monster Ball.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, you just freaky.
I'm just saying, like I was young as hell though. Looking at that shit.
You like the way that white man stroked her, huh?
No, I was, I was
They really
focused on her
had sex
titties
on
and shit.
that.
They did.
Yeah, they really had sex on that.
I was actually picturing myself behind her, you fat head fucker. So you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about that white.
cheeks
Look at that wrinkly six pack.
Yeah, he really hit her.
Boy, tough if he done that.
They really had sex.
She could have had that with
Cause
me.
that was during the time where they were like kind of trying to blackball Halle Berry because she got a lot of issues going on, and so yeah, like that movie.
She's skinny as hell for one.
Yeah,
I liked Halle Berry.
But yeah, nah, I just think though, even just going back to the shit with DaBaby, I just feel like now we living in a time where I always said I'm glad for the Me Too shit and all of that. You know, it's some bad shit to it where people abuse the shit.
Yeah.
Of course,
That's with anything, yeah.
you know that's with anything. But I'm happy that these folks finally getting their time to get back. But the part where I start being like, hey, is when they try to say something in regards to our community. Like we had a conversation with Roscoe girl friend. She was like, you saying the F word is just like a white person saying the N word.
They always say that.
And I'm like, hold on for a second. right, I get what you're saying. I get the thing that you're trying to give to me right now. But when we talking about nigga or nigger, like,
Yeah, you say that's a different.
The history.
it's a history
It's
of
a
that.
history
Like,
behind
it's
that.
also history to you saying the F word as well. You saying that it's a history of that, but it's not as deeply rooted as, nigga, we talking about black people getting skinned alive, getting their fucking nuts cut off for running away. We talking about dogs running them down, killing them. We talking about masters bending black men over in the public, mutilating them and having sex with them and doing shit just to demoralize. We talking about ripping kids from their family.
You talking about mental. Like the F word is mental. The N word is physical, mental, spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Like
Generational.
Generational. You know what I mean? Like it affects so much.
Yeah.
It affects so much.
And people don't understand that. Like when you drop the N bomb, bro, you like going against the whole grind.
Especially if you a pale white person, you sit here and call me a nigger.
Oh, that's different.
I'm finna.
We got to touch. We got to bump one time, bro. Like, dude called me that in college one time, and then they wouldn't let me get him. I saw him walking drunk one time, walking through the University of Atlanta by campus where I used to stay. Man, I hit the boy so hard.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
You can press charges now.
That's how Drewski be on what's called. Got him.
I hit the
You
boy
can press
so
charges
hard.
Yeah, put that Gavin on it. I got him. Man on that.
I had no remorse for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't walk through, like, my ego wouldn't let me walk through knowing he said that today.
Right.
And he got caught slipping drunk. It was his fault. Man, it hurt that he said that.
Gave his ass a
know what
kick
I'm saying?
too. I ain't gonna lie.
No, because, like, this is what I'm saying, though. When I was going back and reading a lot of stuff, like, I read a lot of stuff on the internet, and I was looking, it's like, how can, like, I'm not getting into religion, but how can a Caucasian person have us as slaves saying they Christianity but hanging and beating us every day? Yeah. That's my problem with the religion. That's why I have a problem with religion. How can me and Randall every day saying we a certain, you know what I'm saying, we're a certain religion, and but me being Christian, I'm beating you and hanging you. But you being Christian, being hid from everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can we believe the same? How can you say we believe the same God and you doing this to me? You know what I'm saying? That's my take from it, and that's why I feel the way I feel about religion.
But see, that's why we always butt heads, because I'm like, how can you allow them to control, you know, what you believe in? You know what I'm saying? You can still be a Christian and not be their Christian. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing, because, like, if you really look at the deep roots behind it, the first Christians were, you know.
Yeah, you know. I know what
African American.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I take that, but I'm saying at the same time, we couldn't read or write, so they was hiding us from a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So why? I'm just saying, like, if you look and honest, I know you take it from your point of view, but how can you sit here every day? It's like if you a gangbanger, you sit here every day saying you this gang, but you treating your homeboys of the gang a totally different way. Y'all really not the same gang. You just repping it.
I think you associating a lot of like trauma with Christianity, so that's why you kind of like backing away from it, and I feel like that's okay.
That is okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's okay.
If that's how you approach it, that's how you approach it.
Yeah.
But like, it's like your depiction of Christianity, like, it comes behind hurt. You know what I'm saying? So like, as a human, you want to dissociate yourself from hurt. So like, you're gonna dissociate yourself from Christianity. So that's why I said we'll never come into contact about that, because your Christianity is not coming from
not just my feel. I want to know how they feel the way they feel. You know what I'm saying?
I think you allowing like a human thing. You allowing a human thing change your perspective of a religion or God or whatever, right? Because human.
No, it don't change me from God.
Check me out.
It changes my religion thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
I put it like this. I'll make it more specific for you. You use the example with gangs or whatever. We can take it even back to that. So, all right. I I'm not loyal to the gang. No, with the people in the gang.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not loyal to people in the gang. I'm loyal to the ideal of the gang.
The ideal of the gang.
You understand
that's
what I'm
how
saying?
I feel the same way.
So that's the way I see religion. It's always gonna be bad eggs,
Right.
and it's always gonna be other motherfuckers within that shit who try to exploit that, and because we were given free will, and we do have free will, and what I always say, Sco, we got free will, and people will willingly fuck you over, because of the things that they were given, and these people had an opportunity to exploit something that's so powerful, that's religion, and control a whole group of people. You know, them
But they
motherfuckers
tryna,
burning
like,
hell right now.
They trying to like water it down and make it to something that ain't. It's because like a lot of people said, like, you know what I'm saying, they said the Bible was man-made. Like a lot of them switching it up to like scare tactics. I just feel like certain things that are said you shouldn't have to do though.
Yeah.
Like if I believe in and trust God, why I gotta fear Him? You know what I'm saying?
I'll
And
feel
they
you on
feel
that
like,
too.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Fearing God.
why I gotta fear Him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just real talk. Like if I believe in He's over me and He's protecting me, why I gotta fear God?
I definitely
You know
don't
what
feel
I'm
him.
saying?
I got a lot of goddamn questions.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot you can ask.
Hey, nigga.
And they always say don't. They always say don't question. Like, why I can't question?
I'm questioning
If you
shit.
don't question nothing, you don't know. If you don't question nothing at school, how do you know the right answer to it?
My number one question was,
Like,
why did you?
I want to ask you that. Like,
I still feel like your doubts with Christianity comes behind.
From
Like
a
you
place of
said,
hurt.
It comes from a place of hurt.
Yeah.
But to piggyback off of what you were saying, I feel like it is a 80-20. It's a 80-20 in everything in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm break down the 80-20 to you. 80% is righteous. 80% is what, you know what I'm saying, how it's supposed to be. But then you got the 20% that skews your views of the 80%. You know what I'm saying? That's like the Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying? That's like the police. That's like the, you know what I'm saying, Christianity. That's like everything. Everything in life. You know what I'm saying? The homosexual, you know, rights and everything like that. You know, like you got the 80% of everything that's just doing things the right way, and then you got the 20%. But like in today's society, we pay more attention to the 20% than we do the 80%. And you know that what skews our views on so
I
many
ask you something,
different
Randall?
things in life.
like if you like just say like with religions and different things, this is confusing too, and this make me think of a lot of stuff. Like, so you got people over there overseas, right? Just say with their families and stuff, they taught if they sacrifice and kill, they go to heaven. Who's to say they wrong? Who's to say killing is wrong with them? They feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's tough. Like, you don't notice it. We feel like right is you shouldn't kill nobody, you shouldn't do nothing. But they feel like if they kill and sacrifice, you go to heaven.
Yeah.
But
So-
now you talking about a whole different religion.
No, I'm saying, but who's to say? No, I'm talking about
Did you
religion
know
as a whole.
Christianity?
Like, who's to say
Christianity
they
used to
wrong?
sacrifice as well.
Yeah.
And they
But
used
I'm
to
saying,
sacrifice
who's to
in
say they
Christianity
wrong or
as
right? You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. We don't know what's wrong and what's right. We feel like what's right is not killing. But they feel like sacrifice. My uncle was telling me about stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like what he dealt with. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But see, here's the thing. Are you talking about killing or are you talking about sacrificing?
It's still killing. Like,
But are you
think-
sacrificing or are you just killing?
I think
You know-
I think we all know though, killing is a bad thing.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
You know what I'm saying?
killing.
that's how we feel. Like, we don't know how they feel with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they feel like they go to heaven. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's two different words for a reason. You got killing, which is just you kill somebody, or you sacrifice. Like
They sacrifice somebody to kill you. They got a little kid with a bomb in his pamper. When you go up, they gonna kill you. That's what they doing. Like, what you mean? That's still killing.
that's
You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing.
And that's
You
not
know what I'm saying?
that's not religion based either. They just so happen to be
No, they
radical.
say that's their religion.
Nah,
like, they go to,
you talking about Islam.
Yeah.
That's not their religion. That's just radical Islams who just want to kill people and terrorists. Those
that's where
terrorists.
that's 80-20.
But when
That's where it gets skewed.
But when you was talking, there is people that in different religions that do practice like killing people in there. Hell, Christianity used to do it too, but because what is it? And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Because of Jesus sacrifice, it gave his life, and because of that, we didn't have to give that sacrifice
Christ
to
no
the
more.
God.
He died for all our
forgiven.
sins.
Yeah, all our sins forgiven and everything. So, like, it's always gonna be.
No,
like,
I just want to I just try to get an understanding of it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I got you.
'Cause, like,
I got you.
it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who's to say they right? Who's to say they wrong? Why are we right and they wrong? You know
I'm
what I'm
with
saying?
you. I got them same
You know what I'm
questions.
saying? There's the questions that you want to ask, and they always say you can't question.
Yeah.
How I can't question? If I don't go up and to this stove and touch it, I don't know if it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if hot till I touch it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I got them same questions.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't alone on that. Like, you know, what's right, what's wrong. You know what I mean? You ain't wrong on it. I think a lot of the times with this American mentality, they try to associate it with Christianity, but it's really an American mentality. We think that what we do is the right thing, and nobody else think is the right thing.
Nobody else.
And I want to go back to even what you said in regards to your some of the reasoning for your relationship with Christianity. You think about the history of Christianity, how long it's been around. That 400 years of oppression that they gave us is just a blink of an eye compared to how long Christianity been around anyway. You know what I mean? It's kind of like exactly what Randall just said. It's the 80-20. And really, in this situation, it would be like 98-1. You know, out of 98-2.
No, but like,
Education.
Sentence was on.
and you know they be saying like, and you know they be saying like you know they say like gays and like killing, like they say no sin is bigger
that's
than the
the
other,
same.
but
Yeah.
they looked at them two as the most like
Yeah.
the worst one.
Because human beings, we not
fucked
shit,
up. We
bro.
fucked up.
People
We
always
shit.
talk like shit, like they say shit like money is the root of all evil. No, people are the root of all
It's us.
evil, bro. People. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where all this shit come from. You're like a motherfucker developing their own ideas and being radical and going out here and killing people. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers killing gay people just because they like to do what they want to do in the bedroom and shit, bro. Like, why does it fucking matter to you that
Like
much?
what they out,
You
what
fucking
they got going on.
sociopath. Like, why does it matter to you that fucking much?
Is it money that's the root of all evil, or is it the possession of money and what you do
possession
with
of
it that you know what I'm saying, that brings
It's
up
straight
those
up.
roots
It's straight
of
up
evil.
people, bro. It's straight up people, bro.
Yeah.
You put us somewhere right now, and you take away our resources, bro. I guarantee you, it's gonna unreveal some of y'all hidden evils, bro.
And it's like a
You know what I'm
person
saying?
who like this is like, I don't feel like money the rule of all evil. I feel like you said with people, because it feel like you could say you could build up your foundation. You could give. It don't matter what you do. Just say like if somebody floss money all the time and do what they do, like. I'm one of them. I'm one of the main people. I ain't gonna count. But like,
So
but I'm saying,
where are we
but
going
I'm
with
saying,
this?
I'm one of the main people, but I feel like if a person work hard for what they get, and you know what I'm saying, what they want, like why do you gotta sit there and like wait till they build up to try to take it from them or do something like that? Like it's theirs. Like why you can't do the same thing they did?
Yeah, because they broke, bro. They broke, and it's poverty, bro. It reveals those hidden evils in people, bro. That's all it is.
Misery love company.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like people ain't shit.
Yeah.
Point blank. Period.
Man, you know, like, y'all absolutely right. I'm just sitting up here thinking as we talking, like, how, even going back to myself, like, how just my ideas of right and wrong and my ideas of what's good and what's not good, how I be so sure about that shit sometimes, but in reality, like, I don't know shit.
Real talk.
I don't know nothing.
That's
You know
how
what
I feel.
mean?
Just like you.
It's like, damn.
And I'm frustrated because I'm like, man, I feel I've been going to church this long in my life. Like I was going to church growing up.
Yeah.
I'm believing in Christianity and stuff, but then I'm sitting in church. In my church, man, they come out with a thing at the end of the year, a piece of paper showing who put the money in the church.
Yeah,
I'm like embarrassing people.
embarrassing
you know what
folks.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got doctors and lawyers at our church, boy, they don't put big bank in there. You got me with $2 on there.
But see,
My chopper email me my shit all the time.
Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, like,
you feel me?
like he said though, man, like that's just like that's humans' ways of, you know what I'm saying, skewing our views. You know what I'm saying? Like you came into this world naked, lonely, and afraid. Sometimes you got to strip yourself down, bro. Strip yourself down and remove yourself from the environment around you and evaluate yourself. Clean up your own doorstep before you come messing with mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man,
Pastor Jamal.
cause like, bro, it's like it's so easy and like even so much. You know what I'm saying? Like even with like marriage and everything, bro. Like you go to church and you see these couples 75 years old and they tell you how they 50 plus. You know what I'm saying? Years of marriage. All right, well, what about that time he was trying to sleep with your sister? You know what I'm saying? How did y'all make it through that? Like that goes back to what I was saying about the generational curse, bro. Of how like it's okay to not be okay. Tell us about that time he cheated on you. Like, how did y'all make it through that? Because the way we going through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so afraid to reveal to us your flaws because we are going to have flaws and we're not going to know how to deal with it because you haven't prepared us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? As a generation before us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, Randall, how do you feel about, like, what do you think is the main cause? Now, you know, when we were growing up, we were younger, us, you, Terry, Roscoe, like, when we were younger, we didn't see a lot of the divorces. Man, it's crazy now. Everybody getting divorced. What you think the cause? You, Terry, or what do y'all feel about it?
It's what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, they work those differences out. But we don't know how because we don't know how they did it. You know what I'm saying? We never learned from them.
You just give it to them. That's cool. Nah, you got it.
Yeah, we never learned from them. So you know what I'm saying? Like it goes back. It just like some shit happened to us. We done. You know what I'm saying? We forget the vows through thick and through thin, for rich or for poor. Nah, nigga, you ain't got no money. I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't bring nothing to this relationship. We for sickness and in health. You know what I'm saying? Like you get sick, I can't do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the generation we live in. Like, bro, I'm tired of going to doctor's visits. Like it's selfish. It's selfish, but it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can't go to another doctor's visit. Like, I'm 36 years old. I'm not 36 years old, but like I'm 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep doing doctor's visits. Like I love her, but you know what I'm saying? Like, is this it? Yeah. And like we don't think about that shit. Like you took them vows though 3 years ago.
Motherfuckers
you know
don't
what
be
I mean?
loving
But like
for real,
it's
bro.
easy to quit. You know what I'm saying?
They don't be loving for real.
They don't be loving for real.
I think a big part of it is social media too. That's a part exactly
that's
what you
a
said.
big
Social
part.
media,
The shape of the body. And that's,
I think it's had a lot to do with capitalism too. Like, I think capitalism got everybody coming up off survival now. You know what I'm saying? It's no love. I was talking to a person about the other day. I asked him, like, would you rather date a woman who's raised off love or survival? You know what I'm saying? And I told him I'd be with the woman who's raised off love, because a woman who's raised off survival, she gonna always be looking for better.
Looking for better.
You can be a millionaire, right? She like, damn, I got this millionaire. Shit, I can get one that's making 2 million, 3 million. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody around me. Everybody that's around me, bro, brung up off love, bro.
And that goes back to what I was saying. But our grandparents got it out the mud together. You know what I'm saying? Grandma knitting sweaters and shit while granddad going to the sawmill. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now it's like,
motherfuckers ain't doing
what
that.
can you do for me? What have you done for me lately? I blame you, Janet Jackson.
When I was working at Vanderbilt one time, bro, like my coworker told me, my manager, he was like, I'm gonna be real. I like this girl at Vanderbilt. She was bad, Cole. He was like, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna break it down to you. He was Jamaican. He was like, hey, Cordell, come here, let me talk to you. He's like, hey.
Sound Italian.
He said, he was like, the girl, he's like, the girl right there, she stay in the hospital too much. You ain't gonna like her. He said she be missing weeks at a time at work.
See?
And I'm like, wow. Like, he put me okay.
But see, she stay in the hospital. She already torn down, broken down. She need love, bro.
Need love,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like she can't offer you all the social outings and everything, but she can't offer you something that girl at the club every week can't offer you, and that's love. You know what I'm saying? And like we missed it, like bro was saying, because we so focused on what can you do for me, not you know what I'm saying, like. What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Yeah.
Man, bro, like
shit crazy, bro. It makes you depressed.
Yes, bro.
When you think about it.
Depressing as hell, bro.
Man, I do want to say, because we running down the time and everything, but we're gonna have our first live show. I was gonna wait to tell y'all this when we got it, going, but we're gonna have our first live show, and when we have it, man, we want y'all to come on with us and do that.
I appreciate
y'all gotta be on
sure.
Y'all gotta be on our first live show.
Yeah.
I understand like the intelligence of everything, man. Like it's like life changes you, man, for real. That's the main part, like learning. Learning is, I've learned a lot. Like, I learned a lot from Randall, though. Like, they're my best friend. I learned a lot from him because, like, he do a lot of stuff that I wouldn't do. So, he always...
Keep him around.
He always gonna tell me, like, nah, that ain't right. Even though he know I don't listen a lot, but I do listen a lot. When he think I ain't listening, I am, though.
But that's because I hang around a lot of, like, older, elder. You know what I'm saying? And, like... I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? I'm soaking up knowledge every day. I'm a sponge. You know what I'm saying? So I never put it out there like I got everything. I got all the answers. I'm always learning. Like communication is one of my main things I'm focusing on right now in my relationship. You know what I'm saying? I need to learn. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. You can't be afraid to learn.
Yeah.
But I appreciate y'all having us.
Yeah, man. Like I said though, we're gonna get y'all up on our first live show. We're gonna do. We thinking it's gonna be in Nashville, Murfreesboro right now. We don't know yet, but we're gonna get the details, and I want y'all to be our guests on the first live show. We're gonna do it in front of a couple people and everything. So, y'all know how we do here. No, we gonna have them water down there as drinks either this time. Nah, fuck that. We doing that. Demo on the liquor.
Y'all get the real shit.
But we gonna bring about it.
But again,
That's how
man,
I like to do it.
we appreciate y'all for coming out, man. It was an honor and a privilege. Again, I am extremely proud of y'all. Glad to see y'all always progressing, always doing well. I can't express that enough. So, let's keep on rocking out for where we come from, man. Again, this is the ChoppedByT podcast where we get real, raw, authentic conversations. Until next time.
I'm so glad I got my own. Still